exclusive news break. With its ambition to displace the United States, China is looking to start a propaganda war against America in Afghanistan. And a top diplomatic source has told this to CNN News 18 exclusively, adding that they want to research the US occupation of Afghanistan from a Chinese point of view and fund TV channels and websites. China wants to invest in institution, research and information centers. They also want to bring in Afghani officers on short-term scholarships. They want to start a propaganda war and they want to research the US occupation of Afghanistan from a Chinese point of view and fund TV websites and channels. Abhishek Jha with us. Abhishek, can you tell us more about this China's new plan to spread propaganda against United States?
See, Anjali, ever since the U.S. forces have left Afghanistan, it's been almost 1.5 years or so, Chinese have increasingly expressed their interest in Afghanistan in terms of Afghanistan's politics, its economy, and a lot of investment from China is also coming to Afghanistan in exploration of mines, minerals, and other infrastructure projects that China is assuring that they will develop for the Taliban government in Afghanistan. In that context, it becomes really important that now Chinese are also coming up with the propaganda war where they will try to understand the U.S., its occupation, and then probably they will spin around the narrative as per their own convenience. And it has been said that China wants to invest in institutions, research and information centers, and they want to bring in Afghani officers on short-term scholarships so that Afghanistan, people from Afghanistan would have apparently better understanding of Chinese perspective of Afghanistan issue and other global issues. And when they go back to their own respective countries and when they go back to Afghanistan, they will be propagating the same Chinese point of view on the world affairs to the people of Afghanistan. And this will, in a way, create a hold of Chinese concept and Chinese camaraderie among the people of Afghanistan.
But Abhishek, do you think the US will let this happen? What do you think will be the action plan by the United States?
See, United States does not have any, manual presence right now in Afghanistan. In fact, it had a very embarrassing pullout from Afghanistan in the last 2021. And we saw how Kabul actually fell. And since then, diplomatically, there are countries who have been engaging with Afghanistan, and China becomes the only major economic and military power which also falls in the neighborhood of Afghanistan, which has been regularly engaging with Taliban senior officials. And in that context, it becomes really important that now China also wants to, involve with the capacity building of Afghanistan. And it's the people and its institutions, Chinese information centers, they have been earlier also being suspected of propagating Chinese view and sometimes used for espionage. Also, we know the story of Confucius Center stopped and banned in USA and other parts of the world. Also, government have expressed their opinion and their concern about these institutions and how they operate and how they try to, propagate Chinese views around the world. So China has planned a long-term view, taking Afghanistan as a strategic, point of interest, and for that it also needs to continue its information warfare, and for that people of Afghanistan will be taken in. They will be sent to China on scholarship. Then they will be trained. They will be taught the way China thinks about the world, and this will be a long-term capacity building thing that China wants to have with Afghanistan.
So Abhishek, will this increase the tension between China and US, which is already there?
We can say that China will have its own interest strengthened in Afghanistan with this new capacity building initiative that it wants to have with people of Afghanistan. While USA has lost a lot of interest in Afghanistan because of the military pullout and after the fallout, Taliban are actually at the helm of affairs. And USA is also, coming to terms with the changing realities of Afghanistan, where it has now started sort of negotiating with the current regime of Afghanistan, that is Taliban regime, which is not recognized by any country in the world. but not officially. There's no officially, no official embassy of US that is currently operating in Afghanistan, and the people from USA they are not traveling to Afghanistan officially. But we know that with Taliban being at the helm now, many countries, including India, they have also started, very maybe low level, but some sort of diplomatic engagement with the Taliban regime in Kabul. And China is clearly, because of its investment, its interest, and its very keen interest in making ties stronger with Taliban regime, is going all the way and trying to build capacity building, trying to ensure capacity building with the Afghanistan's people also.
Right, Abhishek. Thank you for giving us all those details.